Alright, welcome back to not Radiant, to Nightmare Paradise. Where last we left off, Solverine, Falchion, and Theramore were taking their watch. Going through the night, two watches seemed very eventful as they were portrayed in the mine. Well, in the mine, they all kind of experienced, well, besides Theramore, they all experienced something dreaded in their visions, but also kind of awakening and only one person getting damaged by their night dreams slash daydream. They basically just had the regular night until, in Theramore's case, she met someone old from her past, apparently. And through, seeing that person through her past, she also kind of got, a premonition of something else is nearby. As a giant web shoots out, the entire party members wake up, as a few are kind of, impaled by this, bit of fear, to where Kino shoots himself to wake him up. To get himself out of this entanglement. And starting off in combat, so first in initiative is you, Becca.
We're in combat. Fuck.
Yeah, because you guys are surrounded by 10 giant wolf spiders that look very different than regular.
Oh yeah,
You're gonna break my leg!
I got initiative written down, so don't worry.
Yeah, I see it in the iridescence chat.
Oh.
For 3D.
No, I have it actually physically written down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just in case Discord is weird.
Yeah,
I remember.
Let's see. You know what? Let's do a lightning bolt at 4th level.
Alright, dexterity saving throw, or is it a roll to hit?
It's a saving throw. I'm pretty sure it's dex. Let me look it up.
24.
Yeah, that definitely saves. So they take half damage.
You're gonna aim to a big crowd of these, correct?
Yes.
Hold on real quick. Okay, 2 fail, but the rest passed.
Okay, so I'm rolling 96s. Alright, so it's 45 total.
45 total, but the ones who rolled half, who got half?
Get half.
You didn't hit me, did you?
I don't think I did. I hit it for... Cause none of us are in the crossfires right now. At least Cass didn't tell me. I don't know why you're shooting my face!
And mainly, if that were the case, she would have careful spell. So no, you guys aren't in the middle of it yet.
Good.
Yeah. Well, since no one's in the middle of it yet, I am now doing Fireball at 3rd level.
Alright. Another dexterity save.
Yes.
Natural 20.
Fuck, okay, that succeeds, obviously.
Alright. 4 fail, 6 pass, and 1 with the natural 20, it's gonna take a quarter.
Okay. 39 points of damage.
Okay, 39, half of
Yeah.
39 is.
No,
Send me my phone. Where's my phone?
I rolled 3 6s.
39 half is 20, and another half of 20 is 10.
Is 10.
Right. Everybody else takes 19,
God.
and the other four
No.
take 39. Okay, so that's a good bit of damage so far.
Go white.
That ends my turn.
Alright, next up in initiative is Torvald. He's one going to rage and take one attack. First one misses, second one also misses. And he ends his turn. He is going to move like a little bit closer to one of them, but he ends his turn. Next up is one of the giant wolf spiders.
Which one rolled no Dante?
As this is happening,
Well, as you say that, he's gonna get a
from-
Dante next turn. Yep.
you kind of see like from its maul from one of the giant wolf spiders starts leaking out is just like black ichor as it spits straight into your direction and also snuffing out the campfire. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. It's a good thing my dex is a decent number.
Dex saving throw. I only get a 3 to those.
So do I. Still better than nothing.
19
Same here.
And a 6 from
Dirty 20 for Theramore.
19 for Sovereign.
It's a 16 for Falchion.
Alright then. Falchion, Kino, Theramore, what did you say?
Dirty 20.
Alright.
16 for Falchion.
It's Falchion, Torvald, and Kino that are
Dumbasses.
now being ensnared by this web. You guys are ensnared.
Hang on. I'm gonna add +5 to Falchion's roll using my Flash of Genius.
Yeah!
Alright.
So I've got a 21.
Yep.
Thanks for that, bro.
It's just Kino and Torvald that are ensnared then.
I need to make sure you can get away. You're useless in melee. If they all get on you, you're useless.
Thanks, bro.
They are ensnared. They are stuck in place. And they cannot move. But I need all of you to make a Constitution save as well.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm really good at those.
I rolled a 12.
Failure.
It's a 4
Damn.
plus 8.
Damn. No.
What did you roll, Becca?
18. I love being mauled by dogs. 18.
Fail by 1. Kino fail.
If I rolled a 12, I would have gotten it.
Yeah, let me not even say what Falchion got out loud.
Falchion, what did you roll?
I got a 5.
Fail.
Did you roll a natural 1?
I rolled a 2.
Oh.
Jimmy also fails. Being snared. And fails the bile spit. Morgan is also completely ensnared as well, but she is knocked out entirely. You
So what is this con save for again?
is for the bile spit. You guys were able to dodge, so you're gonna take half of it. Correction. You guys were able to dodge the webs. On a bonus action, it's gonna do the bile spit. So, even though you failed the con, give me a dexterity. Again, all of you.
Okay. Alright. That's a dirty 20 from Falchion.
Alright, then your movement will not be halved.
Nice.
That's an 8 for Sovereign.
Halved
Wait,
for
what are we
you,
rolling?
Sovereign.
I'm sorry.
Dexterity again.
Oh, okay. 19.
You passed the dex save, so your speed is not reduced. Like your movement isn't reduced.
I mean, it's not like I move anyway.
Alright, total
I'm better far away.
Demi passes and is completely knocked out. Alright, so you got Kino passes as well. And so you guys are gonna be taking this bile damage. That's 17 so far. 20, 21, 22, 23.
Lego! I will put you in the
all
room, Lego. Not behave.
All of you
Oh, now
take
we're fighting.
a total of 27 necrotic damage on this AoE.
Ow!
Man.
Also, you also need to take an additional 2, 3, 7 points of magical force damage, as not only does the campfire snuff out from this bile, but also Morgan's bombs burst from the ground, hitting you concussed.
Fuck it, midnight will correct it.
Well, there goes my suit.
34 total damage.
34 total.
Ouch.
My suit is now gone.
And there's 10 of these spiders, so how many times can they do this?
Only one of them has that ability.
No. They all have this. You see all their moves.
Oh. So if they all just do this in one turn, we just die.
Yep.
Cause I'm already down to 40, guys.
Yeah, like one more time of this and I'm dead.
Well, seems I burned my reaction for the wrong thing. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. You didn't know.
Next up is another wolf spider. You see as one of the wolf spiders jumps straight towards you, Falchion. And it is going to bite. Alright, for the first bite, does a dirty 20 hit?
Dirty 20 is right on the AC.
Yeah, you said dirty 20 hits?
Yes, right on the AC.
Alright, then. Second bite misses. So let's do the first bite damage real quick. Take 5 points of piercing. And I need you, since this is up close and personal, you'll have this dexterity with advantage. So roll me a dex save for the bile spit.
Alright. The dex save is that's a 26.
Alright, good. Your movement is not reduced, so give me a constitution save.
Okay. That is a 17.
Still fails. Off by 2. 5 so far. So 11. 20. Take 29 points of necrotic.
Fellas, I have 12 hit points left.
I think we're all just supposed to die.
Alright, I haven't been able to move yet. I think my plan here is to run.
If I can move, my movement tab.
Ends your turn. Next up is a giant wolf spider, as it jumps straight to Demi this time. Noticing it's restrained, it's going to get advantaged. Natural 19, that's its critical.
Oh, let me use my react. Oh,
You already used it. Natural 6. Another natural 6, that's 12. Plus 4, so 16 critical hit, where Demi gets bit straight into her shoulder as it's starting to rip off her shoulder and her arm.
Ouch.
Alright. Second bite misses, and it is going to go for a bile spit to not only hit Demi as well, it's also going to hit Kino as well. Right, fail on Demi's end, and Kino gets advantage. Alright.
I know me no.
His movement is not halved, so time for this.
Again. I love you.
11 so far.
No.
26 points of damage to Demi. Kino takes half of 26. Because he passed the Constitution save. He takes 13, but Demi is completely fried, knocked out on the ground, and holding on for saves.
Nice.
Demi is out of the fray. Time for another wolf spider going out, going straight in front of Torvald. First one misses, and second bite also misses. It's also going to try its web, try to web Torvald. That is a straight 19. Torvald succeeds, does not get hit this round. His rage will diminish on his turn. Alright. Next up is another one of these wolf spiders. As it's starting to now, you can see the pattern of these wolf spiders. They are trying to make sure you do not leave the circle. And one is planted on top of the tree just in case one of them tries to escape by air.
Can I help you?
So in other words, okay, got it.
You are being scrolled.
Can I help the rump?
Alright.
So I want to hear y'all's plan to get out of this, because I don't think we can.
I have dimension door.
Let's use that.
A straight
I can
bite
only take one person though, unless.
is going to aim.
Oh yeah, I forgot how useless that spell is.
One bite is going to aim directly at you, Falchion.
Alright, come at me. Bring it.
24 hits for the bite.
Alright, I am knocked down.
Haven't rolled the damage yet. And the second bite misses.
I think it's gonna be above my health.
Alright, 8 points of damage.
Oh, I'm alive, barely.
It's a bite, not not fireball.
I mean, I just expected all these to do like 20 damage minimum.
You're thinking of the bile spit.
What
did I roll? Make a try to save against the web as it shoots a web straight at you. DC 19.
Dex save. Okay, that's a 16.
Oh,
16 is
you
a
want up here, don't
failure.
You want up here, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh. Come on. Can you stop calling me like? Come on, let me save you. Let me save you from the mean Lego.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, you do get snared in by the web to where you are like pinned straight to the ground.
I have a bug, right?
Kind of like ensnared by this web as you kind of see the maw starts like oozing out of this like black venomous snare tooth grin as it starts to chitter straight in front of you.
I'm just like,
go ahead.
You.
Ends its turn. Falchion, you are up.
Well,
Wait,
seeing
I
as
have
I
a 10.
can't move.
I had a 10. I should be before you.
That's right, Solverin, you are up.
Yep.
Midnight.
Wow. So my movement is halved right now.
That is right.
I lost my suit during the first attack, so I'm now at 15 feet of walking speed. Alright. So only like 2 or 3 of them are on us now, but there's plenty more coming.
There is a total of 5 that is on you because of Kino, Demi, and Morrison.
Mm-hmm.
There are 5 more. 4 more are right behind. Like there, I would say like there are 4 more that are like right behind a few of the other spiders, just in case as collateral, and 1 is up to the tree side, just in case one of you tries to go up via flight.
AKA me.
Yep. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess I have Expeditious Retreat on myself, so I get to move 30 feet.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
I
I
can
don't
Sapper
think I can
Strike.
run. You know what? I'm gonna use my whole turn. I'm just gonna stand there watching all of this unfold. I'm gonna smile, actually. So this is the way that it ends. Surrounded by enemies that are stronger than us. We never stood a chance. You never stood a chance. I'm gonna like stand up. I'm gonna look at the spider that's next to me and say, call your friends. I'm the one you want.
What? Why are you trying to eat her arm?
I'm gonna hold my hands out and I'll just say, now, come to me.
I would say, as you're saying that, give me a persuasion.
Alright. Cocked.
Can you not eat my arm? Stop eating my arm!
That would be an 11.
My wrist does not belong in puppy mouth!
Even though you don't have speak with animals, you notice that the tittering of this is kind of, in a way, it's intimidating because like you guys feel like you are getting slaughtered. But the way like it looks in this spider's face, with the maw looking as death as it could be, these spiders aren't haunting any of the 5 of you.
I'm making sure that, like, when I have my arms out, that wolf's jacket is clearly in view.
As you're doing that, you kind of feel like, I would say also, like, with your passive insight with that persuasion, they are not falling for any of this. And also, like, with your passive insight, they're not haunting the 5, like, any of the 5 of you. In fact, they're not even bothered by Wolf's Jacket. They're after one person. And I don't think you know who it is. But they're after someone the most. They just gotta make them hurt.
Why don't you look at me? And I'm gonna slash at it with my thunder rapier.
Roll the hit.
That would be a 27.
Hits.
Alright. That would be 12 points of piercing plus 3 points of thunder.
With that hit, you have now definitely got its attention.
Extra attack.
Bro, I think it's more. I think that's who they're after.
That would be
It
a
didn't,
22 to hit.
it
Hits.
didn't appear until Morgan appeared.
Um,
What the fuck, Dad? No, the donkey!
that would be 7
should have
points
that
of
fuck
piercing plus 1 point of thunder. So that would be 15 from
No,
the
she's
first
already in it.
total, and then 8 from the second. So 23 total. And then I'm gonna use my feature, my arcane jolt, and I'm going to restore 2d6 HP to Falchion.
Hey,
You heal 6 HP.
that's 6
It's
more
not
than I
much,
had.
but it happens on an attack. And then I'll use my bonus action to attack it one more.
Yeah.
Alright, roll the hit.
Okay. Actually, I have a better thing. I'm gonna use Sanctuary on Falchion instead.
Alright, so keep this in mind. They can't physically attack Falchion, but AoE damage still goes through.
Well, they can attack him, but they have to make a Wisdom save first. And if he's the one that's targeted by the spell, they have to make the Wisdom save.
Alright. Alright, now
But if he was in the AoE of an AoE attack, then it wouldn't matter. He would still get hit by it.
I was saying, yeah, that's what I was saying. You'd still get
Yeah.
hit with an AoE.
Yeah.
Now it's your turn, Falchion.
Watch your back!
I'm watching it, but my eyes are only in front of my head.
Aren't they on the sides of your head, you bird?
No, I'm a hunter.
I'm a hunter.
No,
that
he-
looks sideways.
He called you a bird, dude. That the joke was right over your head, homie.
I think he's not laughing.
No, I'm not
just
laughing.
saying.
I mean, technically, an Aarakocra's eyes are as an eagle. They're on the front.
Lego, what are you doing, honey?
But anyway, I have Zephyr Strike, and I am not afraid to use it.
Lego special.
Alright, so bonus action Zephyr Strike.
Yep, I'm going to Zephyr Strike. And then I can... Do I know if are any of these things like they're bile spits? They're not spells, are they? They're just natural things.
Don't roll because of your class. You are a hunter. Giant wolf spiders naturally do not have the ability to spit bile.
So if I were to cast Silence,
It would not work on them because this
Okay,
bile
yeah,
is
never
not magical. This is something entirely
that's all I was
different.
thinking was if Silence would do anything.
If anything,
But it will not.
if anything, roll an insight.
Let me go ahead and do that. That's a 12. My passive insight is a 14.
These things are influenced. Influenced by who you do not know. But these wolf spiders are definitely influenced.
What if I cast Silence centered on Morgan?
You could, but she is rolling death saving throws.
True.
She's rolling
Don't
death
we
saving
kind of need
throws.
to get? Do we
with
kind of
damage.
need to get her out of here?
I think it's
It'd be
her.
nice if we weren't like putting ourselves in danger to do so, like lethal danger.
You
I don't want
could
to have to save you too.
you could probably get her out of here, but you are kind of getting flanked, and if you stepped in that bile pit, you will be taking at least like 2d4 of necrotic damage for stepping on it. So like you will get damaged, but you still can pick her up though.
Yeah, so I'm currently webbed down.
Mm-hmm.
Can I like do an action to try and break the web?
Yeah,
Like cut it with my rapier?
I would say it's going to be a roll to hit. The DC is lowered to 16.
Let me do that real quick. Alright, that's a 24.
Alright, you're able to cut through the web. I will say your speed is momentarily, until the end of this turn, is halved.
Okay, so it's still halved until the end of this turn.
Mhm.
But at least I'm not in a web. Okay, nice. And so then I've got my movement and I've got my Zephyr Strike, so because it's Zephyr Strike, my movement doesn't provoke opportunity, which is nice. And how far away is Morgan from me?
Morgan is 45 feet away from you.
Dang it, I can't reach, even with my Gloomstrider extra move. Because I believe it's the way that Gloomstrider's thing works is you get Dread Ambusher, walking speed increases by 10 feet, and I also have the mobile feat, which gives me speed 10 feet also. Why does it say my walk speed is 45?
Well, that's what the walk speed is with,
That's from your subclass.
and
But
also
like all these things only give 10, so I don't know where the extra 5 is coming from.
the extra 5
you can
has
Click
The extra-
on it and look at it.
the extra 5 has to be from your race, because the additional 10 is coming from mobile.
Yeah, because 10's coming from mobile feet, and then I guess 35 is just the default, but I
Yes.
should have an extra 10 just this turn because of Gloomstalker's Dread Ambusher feature.
And you got to remember, once the end of your turn, Dread Ambusher is gone.
Right, it goes away. But at least for this time, I have an additional speed of 10 feet. Which is nice until the end of this turn. So 55 halves is 27, 28, give or
28.
take? 28?
It's 28. Round up.
Yeah. Okay, so I have 28 feet of movement. I'm not really gonna get anywhere, guys. Moving is all I can do.
Didn't your Zephyr Strike make you prevent opportunity attacks?
Michael, I can only move 28 feet.
Oh, snap. With the mobile feat, you can dash on a bonus action, though, right?
Here, use
No,
bonus
that's just a
action
rogue
for
thing.
strike.
And I already used my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike.
No, it's just he's looking at his dad. He realized how terrified of his dad he was, and he'd most likely
Well-
die if he were to testify the truth.
Tell you what, I do
Actually,
get 2 attacks
he
per
actually doesn't
action.
dying in prison.
You use your
Done.
action to cut out of the.
So well, because I get 2 attacks per action, so my first attack was to cut the web, right? Or are you saying that that's just my full action?
That's your full action. Cutting something is part of an action. Because you said, can I use my action to cut this rope? You have extra attack, but that's
Right.
only when you take the attack action.
Gotcha. Sorry, my dad's talking in the background. I can't really hear too well.
It's fine.
But, in that case, I guess I'll just move 28 feet. Try and fly a little bit just so I don't step in the bio puddle. But I'm only hovering like 5 feet above the ground.
You are able to boost straight past the spiders to get straight over to Morgan, floating over, and you are going to try to pick her up. I would say you are able to pick her up. I would say this: you're able to pick her up. We're not gonna like count it as an action, even though like you're in this mind of like, Okay, so this must be her. We have to get out. So you're flying over. I would say like
I can dimension door her out. That's what I was planning on doing my turn.
Oh, Gabe,
Oh
did
well,
you
let
make
me
an
let
attack?
you do that,
Did you
Michael.
make an
My
attack, Gabe?
action, Michael. You didn't hear me. My action
didn't.
was to cut myself out of the web. I don't have any attacks.
Okay, good. So you still have Sanctuary then.
Yes. So I'm just gonna. Well, there's no real point for me to go over to Morgan then, because if Becca's already going to dimension door her on her turn, I'll just stay put in front of my spider. Oh, but I've got to use my movement. I'll just fly up 5 feet in the air, just so that it'll be harder for me to hit the get like touched by the bile that's on the ground, so that way I'm not standing in it.
okay.
That's all I'll do, and I'll just stand put with my rapier and my shield.
All right. That ends your turn. Now I'm going to take a few more strikes at Torvald as one of the spider turn comes up. Rage depletes. Misses first attack, but second bite hits. Takes 8 points of piercing. And going to shoot Bile. Dex misses, but Con is a pass, so he's going to take half. 11 so far. 19. 24.
Don't even think about it. No. Sit.
Takes 31
Good girl.
points of necrotic halved.
Yeah, Torvald takes half.
16, but he is ASMR, so another half
I said sit.
is he takes 8, which is another half. Ends that spider's turn. Next up is another one of the giant spiders, as they're now starting to cluster in, and is going to start ripping you a shred. The Solvarian.
I can take it.
Uh,
I got that 50.
13 for a first bite misses.
Yes.
It does a 15 hit on the second bite.
The 15 also misses.
He just cost
It
him
is
the case.
going to shoot out its web
Elliot.
on its bonus action. DC 19 dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Is this for the bile spit?
Web.
That would be a 14.
Alright, you are ensnared. Attacks on you that are melee will have advantage.
Alright.
Any range will have disadvantage. Ending that one's turn, and the wolf spider right behind it is now going to gang up on you. Advantage. 18. Does an 18 hit?
That misses.
That misses. Okay. One again. 17. That misses. And it is going to hold its bile spit on its bonus action. Another wolf spider. Then Kino is last in initiative. Okay.
Is my move speed still currently halved? I mean, technically it's 0 for being ensnared, but
It's
if
zero.
I was to say breakout, would I be at full movement or half?
You'd be at full movement. Alright.
Alright.
It's going to take bites at Kino. Both attacks hit with a 14 and a 22. So 2 bites at Kino. First one is a 5, and the other one is 10, 15 in total. Kino takes some good damage, and he is hanging on by 5 points of HP.
Okay, no.
So this one is going. So the last old spider is going to take a gamble, and is going to bile spit. In a radius hitting Theramore, Kino, and Solverine. I need you guys to make dexterity saving throws, then a constitution saving throw.
Mine's at disadvantage since I'm ensnared. It's like I literally can't avoid it. Oh, with disadvantage, that makes it a 9 for the bile spit this time around.
Alright, failure.
Alright, 19 for the dexterity save.
You passed. Now time for the constitution.
Oh yeah, Constitution.
Dirty 20 for the constitution.
Alright, you take half. What did you roll, Mike?
I can't even Flash of Genius this because it doesn't get it to 19. I rolled a 13.
Okay, so you're gonna take the full brunt of this. Let me roll it out so Becca can get half of this real quick. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 so far. 26.
Do you want food? You can't have food.
Alright,
I literally just did it.
Take half 36, which is 18.
Yeah, I'm not doing too hot.
However, Kino is
nice, don't
knocked
be-
out on the ground, making saving throws. Solverine, take 36 points of necrotic.
I'm still up.
Alright.
I have to make a saving throw for Sanctuary, but I have advantage on it from Warcaster.
Yes, sir.
The DC would be 10, but because I took 36 points, half of that is 18, which means the DC is 18. So I have to beat an 18, or I have to get an 18 or beat an 18.
It'll be it's an intelligence since you're an architect, so
Well, Constitution saving throw is to maintain concentration on spells, right?
yeah, but I'm making sure on this real quick. If you keep passing, I will add your intelligence to the DC to make it a little bit challenging.
Yeah, so that I can't just keep the concentration on it forever.
Mhm.
Because I do have Warcaster, which makes me make them an advantage. But I have to roll a 10 or a higher on 2 different dice, and knowing my luck, I've rolled 5s and 6s for the past few rolls. Oh, there's the natural 20.
Alright, you're able to keep concentration.
Thank goodness.
This happens. You notice as the bile spits out to where Theramore is able to dodge out, roll a little bit, to where Abercrombie does start to melt after getting hit by this. And Theramore gets hit straight into the hip by this bile, taking a little bit of the damage. However, both you and Kino take the full brunt of this bile going straight at you, to where Kino is knocked out, covered in this bile. He is knocked out, making death saving throws on his turn. Passes, 1 success.
Did you guys go outside?
Now,
Did you have to go outside?
now roll up back to initiative at 1. Theramore, it is your turn. And
How far am I away from more?
before you do that, I need you to give me. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw first.
Specifically religion. Oh wait, that's intelligence.
Oh, she meant that. Okay, you want to go outside. Oh, you said wisdom?
Yes.
Not too good at those. Oh, I got lucky. That's a 19 on the die for 21.
Okay.
Quick question. When
Yes.
I'm ensnared, can I still see, or is like my entire body covered in webs?
Ensnared means you are immobilized.
So I can still see.
You can still see. You're not blind.
Okay, so I'd be able to see Theramore from here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, 21,
making sure.
Taz.
21.
I have a reaction I can use for something, and as long as I know that it's possible to be able to work, then I can make use of it.
You don't notice anything, so what would you like to do?
Well, I'm good. It's up to
Not
you,
you, Solverine.
Yep.
How far am I away from Morris? I should be relatively close, because I haven't moved at all just since we started
You
combat.
should, yeah, you would be relatively close. You'd be like a good 40, not 40, a good 35 feet away.
Alright, so I'm going to move 35 feet, because that's my movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to Dimension Door us 100 feet away.
I need you to, as you're doing that, give me a charisma saving throw.
Okay, I am really good at those. I get a +8 to those. That's a 23. Rolled a 15 on the die.
Alright. As you go to cast Dimension Door, you start, like, summoning the incantation and, like, jumping up into, like shoving out into a rift. You go to grab her and, like, push her straight through the door, but as soon as you push her straight through the door snaps shut immediately with her in it. And as soon as the door shifts, like, disappears away, you are seeing hints of blood on the ground. As that happens, what would you like to do?
Well, it's not actually a door. It's literally I'm teleporting.
Becca,
I think because that's what the spell says.
you are teleporting, and I'm telling you what happened. What would you like to do?
Oh shit! So I'm 100 feet away.
You did not go through the door as soon as you put her through, is what I'm saying.
I mean, she was already making death saves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't care about that.
Because that's what I'm asking you.
I also wanted to get away because I'm about to go
'Cause,
down,
like-
and I wanted to get a little bit away.
Because the thing is, what I'm saying is, as soon as you cast Dimension Door, as that rift opens, and you send her through first, while trying to get yourself through, the Dimension Door, the teleportation, cancels out immediately as soon as you throw her in there. And there's nothing but a trail of blood that is left on the ground right in front of you as that teleportation disappears as you try to jump through. You did not go through, only she did.
So she actually might not be able to come through with me because it does have to be a willing creature that goes with me.
Mm-hmm.
So if she's unconscious, I don't think she'd be willing.
Then I actually want to ask you a question. Do you still want to cast Dimension Door?
I still kind of want to get a bit away so I'm not in risk of dying because I'm pretty low.
Okay, so if that's the case, then I need a different roll then and not charisma.
Not charisma? Okay.
I need an intelligence saving throw.
Oh. That's a 15. I rolled pretty low on that one.
Okay,
I don't get
so
anything to my intelligence.
you try to teleport away to where you notice that your magic stops working all of a sudden. And as soon as you go to
Weird.
cast that incantation, it's not working for you to teleport. And as you start, like, flickering your fingers all around, all of your other magic is working, but some of it isn't working.
But you better not.
Yeah,
better
probably
not.
So I'm going to ask, what would you like to do for a bonus action?
Lightning bolt again at the biggest population of these things
All right, dexterity saving
with
throws.
careful spell, obviously.
Let's say
You're
dexterity.
using sorcery points to do quicken spell and then careful spell. How many
Oh
do
yeah,
you have at this level?
we have 8. I only used 2 last round, so this is another 3.
I will say on this, Becca.
Careful you can do regardless, right?
No, you guys can be caught in the crossfire because I can't do a spell on a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Because I did say up to level 1 on a bonus action.
Well, no, if I use quicken spell, I can use any spell.
Yeah, I know
That's the
that. I'm
thing.
just saying. Any like level 1 spell that you have that's an AoE, you can still use careful spell. But if you're wanting to use quicken spell, you have to choose between either casting level 1 or level 3. Well, a level whatever level lightning bolt is. You gotta choose between. Because you are spending sorcery points, but it's a bonus action to use said thing. That is one thing I'm going to allow. Using 2, nah. So what you got, Becca?
It doesn't say anything against using multiple sorcery point stuff within a one turn, though.
Like, you can use it on the one turn. It's just bonus action quicken spell, then careful spell, unless careful spell is a reaction.
I'm actually curious to this too. I don't actually know how sorcerers work, but I thought when I was reading it that meta magic stuff, if it says it happens as part of the attack, that you can do it even if you quicken spell, careful spell, heighten spell, anything.
Let me look through it.
It is a reaction, so yeah, you can use it.
Okay, so I can use both then.
All right, yes, you can. Because I'm not saying you can't use like
I've been doing
yada
both
yada yada.
this whole entire time.
Mainly because you did lightning bolt first, then bonus act like lightning bolt first, quick careful spell, then bonus action quicken spell is what you did instead of like spell cast out, bonus action quicken spell careful. I didn't hear that the first time.
Yeah, so they gotta roll a dexterity save, and it shouldn't hit anybody.
There are
All right. Three make it, 2 don't.
Alright. Oh, that's not the right one. Oh, 38.
You shoot out a fear bolt that destroys 2 of the giant wolf spiders, leaving nothing but just dust in the wind. Alright. That ends your turn. Next up is Torvald, as he's going to take a he's gonna Rajay and take a swing.
Go, Rajay.
That hits. Second attack also hits. Okay, both attacks
Hello?
together do 29 points of damage. Oh wait, forgot the rage bonus. 33.
Thank goodness for the Rajay.
Rage bonus 33. To where you kind of like see him like ghost like cleave straight into one of the heads, taking another one out.
Good job, Torvald. Now help me.
Right.
So that's 3 out of what, like 10 of them that's over here?
3 out of 10 are gone. 7 left.
I'm on my last legs here.
Ending turn, one of the wolf spiders in an AoE effect going to hit straight at Torvald. Gonna hit at Solverine, Kino's unconscious body, and going to hit Bell. So dexterity saves. It auto hits on Kino. And
I have to make mine at disadvantage because I'm still restrained.
yes, you do. Torvald succeeds. No, he does not succeed. So his speed is reduced. Time for a Constitution. That's out of the tray.
Dexterity saves.
Dexterity saves. Dex and Con.
That's an 8. 8
Right.
for me.
8 so far. Falchion, what did you roll for your Dex?
Got a dirty 20.
Alright.
Nice job.
Constitution, roll all the Constitutions.
I don't know.
For me, it's a 23.
Alright, so you're gonna take half.
Thank goodness.
It's a 17 from Falchion.
You're going.
Flash of genius. You'll roll that up to 22.
Alright,
Nice.
This is the thing that does all the damage, so
alright,
I
so
can't
you're
have you
going
dying.
to take half.
What's your HP at right now?
10.
I printed manually.
Oh, you might die anyway. But I don't feel bad. I did all I could.
I mean, I couldn't do anything either.
Fine.
24. Alright, take 28.
I don't know why. Let me uncarry next.
28 halved.
14.
I'm rolling death saves.
28 halved is 14.
Ah!
I'm rolling death saves.
Falchion is knocked out. What are you at?
No,
Is
I-
anybody else still up?
It's me, Torvald, and Theramore.
What I want to know is how is Theramore still up? I know you got
Oh.
less HP than me.
She's saved on almost all the con saves.
Okay.
You know, thankfully for that +7 Constitution that I have.
Alright.
I have a +8, but I just haven't been rolling good enough, I guess.
Next up is another one of the giant wolf spiders that's just gonna run up and is going to take a bite advantage onto Falchion's body. Knocked down on the ground is an auto crit. Take 8, so that's a death saving throw failure hit on a crit. Second by auto crit. Do not worry, do not take the full burn of this damage. So take 6. So it's going to be a second one hit. Second failure hit. Ending that one's turn. Next up is you, Solverine. Alright, what you got?
There's too much going on. I can't keep paying attention. I'm
Oh,
gonna
boy.
conserve.
Oh no, what can we do? I can't move, right? Can I try to break out?
Yes, it'll be your action.
Alright. What if I try to attack it with the bonus action spell?
Yeah, you can.
Like, say... No, none of my spells come out on bonus action except for Branding Smite. But what if I used my bonus action as my attack instead?
You can Firebolt on a bonus
I
action.
could.
Because I set all out up to a cantrip and a level 1.
That's fair. Yeah, I'll try it.
Alright, roll the hit.
I guess there would be a disadvantage up close, probably.
It would
Or
be,
no.
but it would be, so but still roll the hit. Because I can
Right.
tell you it is a low DC.
How about 15?
15 is right on the dot.
Alright, boom, boom, boom. 2d10s. I don't get to add my Arcane Jolt, because that only happens on melee hits. Which is why I wanted to save that, because I can revive Falchion with it. That would be
Please.
17 points of fire damage.
Alright, you're able to burn the web entirely.
Let me roll a d4. Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 swings at the one that I hit before.
Alright, roll the hit.
I said, look at me! This would be a 21.
Hits.
Wait, no, 22. Sorry.
Still hits.
That would be 7 points of slashing and 5 points of thunder. So 12 on that one. Still up?
Okay.
How
What'd you
hurt
say
is it looking?
what'd you say on the second one?
I haven't hit yet. I'm wondering how hurt it looks.
It is hurt, just not by a lot.
I'm gonna make my Arcane Jolt go to Falchion again. 2d6 healing. You heal 9. So you're not making death saves anymore.
Keep in mind when
Let's go, dude.
when you get knocked down, take 1 death save.
Got it.
Yeah, repeated death saves mean you get an
Well,
extra one.
my Zephyr Strike is gone.
Alright, that's fine. It's fine. Sanctuary is still on you, by the way, but because you got hit by the AoE attack, it didn't really do much.
Yeah, I don't. The thing is, I don't know how to dodge that AoE attack. I don't think it's possible.
You can't move. Well,
They
you're
can
the one
use.
that just so
They can
happened to
use
go
the
in for
web
Morgan.
hit and the thing in the same turn.
Yeah, it is pretty strong. I'm gonna try a hit one more time with the
Alright.
Thunder Rapier.
I'm gonna tell you this. I will tell you all this. The bile is on the bonus action. The webs are on an action.
That Bile's a bonus action?
Mm-hmm.
That thing does 20 damage.
The lowest it can do is 15.
It's kind of broken.
There are 10 of them. Alright. Final hit. 18.
18 misses.
Flash of Genius, 23.
You used reaction.
I get it back at the start of my turn.
That is right. Wait, Flash of Genius, what does that do again?
Add +5 to my roll. Ability check, saving throw, or... Oh no, it's not an attack roll. Never
I
mind.
thought so.
Sorry. That would be good if it was, but it's not. So that would be my action, my bonus action, my movement. I broke out of the web. Do I still have movement?
You would have half of your movement.
I would not like to move because I can't get far enough away to make a difference. So I will stay where I am.
Ends your turn, Falcon, you are up.
Fight with all you have! Never let up! If you let them have you, you are nothing.
I'm like,
Groggy. You are groggy. And yet you feel sleepy at the same time. Very sleepy.
Falchion. Oh, Falchion.
Falchion, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to give me a perception.
Let me go ahead and roll that.
Did you say deception?
Perception is a 25.
Perception.
That's the part you
okay.
pay attention to, Becca.
You notice something staring at you the most besides all these spider eyes. And you are starting to feel something crawling on your back as you see blue-gray right, like, all around you as these spiders are also looking at you.
Man,
They're here after you, homie.
I knew that from the start.
No, I think they're after Falchion.
yeah, I knew that from the start.
Oh, I didn't.
So why do you think I've been aiming all of my abilities at him and Sanctuary?
Oh, I didn't know that.
What would you like to do, Falchion? Because you have a bonus action.
I mean, I have an action too.
Whenever you get up from an unconscious state, you come back with a bonus action.
Is that true?
That is true, because you come back up. You use your action. Your action is to get back up. And
I thought that's just my movement.
Mm-mm.
Like if you're prone, half of your movement is what you take to get up.
That's when you're prone, not when you're from an unconscious state.
I mean, unconscious is just prone, but with an extra label.
No, it's not.
Well, at this point, my bonus action is just going to be to give them a middle finger.
Because you forgot you can attack on the bonus action. I'll allow attacks on bonus actions.
I mean, because even if I attack, I won't do anything anyway.
Because that's what I.
What
That's
if you
why
need to piss these guys off?
I will say that's why I.
Absolutely nothing.
That's why I use like attacks on bonus actions whenever someone comes up from an unconscious state. You want to flip on the bird and not fight?
My action is going to be to. I mean, because like I get 2 attacks on an action, but I don't have an action magically. So, dab it with a rapier, I guess. I'm gonna aim straight for his eyeball.
Yeah, go ahead, roll a hit.
That is a 25.
Hits, roll damage.
Nice. Damage is 12 points of piercing.
How do you want to do this on the spider?
I just say F you and just stab it in the eye.
You said 12 points, correct?
I say stop cock-riding me. That is 12 points. Look, whatever you did, whatever you're selling, I don't want it. Yo.
Okay. My name is Skylar White, yo. My husband is Walter White, yo. Uh-huh. He told me everything.
Right, ending your turn. Except this room, giant wolf spiders.
Yeah.
Now aiming after you, Sovereign. Gonna make a few rolls. One bite misses, and the other also misses. And it was holding on to its bile last turn, and it's going to keep holding on to its bile. Ending that turn. Now a giant wolf spider that is currently side by side where Demi is going to finish her off permanently.
Bruh.
takes that bite to where a visceral snapping sound. As not only is her
Who
arm
did she
ripped
just kill?
off,
Huh?
one of the spiders killed Demi.
Demi.
Well,
She
can't save them all.
is dead. Next one is aiming after Kino. Goes over, bends, and you hear another snap.
Uh-oh. Not chemo!
Morgan, Kino, and Demi are dead. Now that all that remains is you guys. It looks at you, and they all start holding in all of the bile from the remaining spiders, and they are going to hold it until the last spider shoots out their bile. It is going to aim into the center where Torvald is. Running back up to initiative, it is your turn, Theramore. So, Becca, I need you to give me another intelligence saving throw. This time, the DC is going to be a little bit higher.
I only get a +1 of those. Oh, that's... Oh, I got lucky. That's an 18 +1. That's a 19. I'm probably still fucked though.
How does Theramore feel so far that Morrison is dead? Demi is dead.
I mean,
Kino is dead. How does she feel?
she really didn't know Kino too well. But she's not too heartbroken about that. It's more... Honestly, she doesn't feel like she knows her anymore. So she's upset, but she's not, like, devastated. If that makes any sense.
Makes sense. Now, how does Demi feel exactly? How does she make you feel that she's gone?
That makes her pissed.
Something inside you kind of snaps for a second. To where, like, you've got a hold of something you want to release. But you are holding on to it very, very angrily. Where you don't want to let it go as well. It's your turn. What would you wish to do?
Oh, it's my turn now?
Yes, ma'am?
You know what? I wasn't going to, but... I'm not thinking right now. Oh no.
I wasn't
So I
going to,
wouldn't-
but I think I'm gonna lightning bolt.
No! I'm just trying to think. She's not thinking straight right now because she's pissed. She wouldn't think about putting careful spell, would she, Kaz?
I don't think she would.
Fireball without careful spell. Twice.
GG.
Twice?
GG.
So I'm going to need everyone, and I will say in this moment, not Theramore, make a saving throw.
Okay. You know, she wouldn't be thinking.
So I'm going to need Falchion. I'm going to need
21.
Alright. You're gonna give me another one as well.
Because she's doing it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Natural 1.
So that's going to be double damage.
18.
I mean, I only have 9 hit points, buddy. What do you want me to do?
I just want Becca to tell me the damage.
18 and 10.
25 for the first, 35 for the second.
Alright, so let's times that 35 for Falchion.
To be 70. It's not over. It's not double your hit points, though.
And as this happens, you notice that Theramore is looking at the charred and almost completely destroyed from her eyes
Wait, what's your DC, Becca?
Abercrombie.
18.
I passed the first one, and then I failed the second one. So the first one, how much did you say it was again?
25 for the first.
Okay,
35 for the second.
12. I get knocked out on the second.
Mm-hmm. I am going to tell you this. Looking at the destroyed book of Abercrombie, the death of friends all around her, that part that she is holding on so dearly, she sends out in a raw anger of a fireball, blasting straight out right in front of her.
Back.
2 of them back to back, in this righteous fury of her wild magic. Do not roll the table, Becca.
Oh, do not?
Do not. Because this is a different type of
I'll
table.
drop you.
This is a different type of table. I'm going to need you to roll me a d12.
D12. Oh, fuck. You
Yeah.
not roll 8, please. That's a 12.
Okay. Shooting this out, not only encumbering and destroying the giant spiders, but also destroying Falchion, Tarvold, and
I mean, I have health
Solverine.
potions. I can give them health potions.
And Solverine in the process, your wild magic goes beyond unstable with your emotions breaking out as well. To where the DM is going to roll 2d10 for additional damage. Plus your spell bonus. What is your spell bonus?
Plus 8.
Okay, so with 16 extra, you destroy pretty much everything. The campfire itself, the tents, the leftover remnant books, the giant spiders, and your party. As you are left in a storming fire that you cannot control, where your eyes are lighting up with that wild magic run. You are as cold as ice, but being surrounded by this fire is not burning hot. In fact, it feels kind of prismatic. It feels very, very cold. And the thing that is rushing through your mind is Demi's dead. Tarvold's dead. Solverine's dead. Falchion's dead. Morgan's dead. Kino's dead. Abercrombie's dead.
What the fuck is going on? I don't like this.
And it was by your hand to where you see one of the giant spider corpses starts crawling after you as it's looking deadlock at you face to face. In flashes in your eyes, speaking in a Spydric tongue, shifts back to Elven, saying, "This is all your fault. You shouldn't."
Adding to the PTSD she already has.
Kind of looking and saying, "He shouldn't have been near you. After all, this is all your undoing."
I wasn't going to go over there at all.
To think that we were in the presence of 5, no, of 6 special people. And one of them happened to be a royal.
What the fuck?
We know where to find you. And your father.
Fine. What the? Oh,
Your
fucking
father.
shit. They were after me? Wait a minute.
Now that's a difference.
Now I'm really confused. I think they're after Falcon.
And kind of like drawing out as that corpse turns into ash, you see coming and crawling out of the fire, covered in blood, but half of the torso and the body is a bloody Morgan.
What the fuck?
You,
Honestly, bro, go figure. Becca would be the one to kill our characters. That's all I gotta say.
you kind of like see her immediately. Why couldn't you just come home? All this could have been avoided.
Ah,
All of this. You did.
because I knew I was a kill switch from the fucking get.
Is it that harmful that you wanted anything that you could get? Did father wrong you that much? Or are you just a spoiled little daddy's girl?
Bitch.
What's next? That little school, you're gonna destroy that too when you don't get your way? When you don't get what you want? Who else are you gonna blame? Falcon's not here anymore, but I think he would like to talk to you. That
Fucking what's
image
going on?
burns completely to where you see, like, shut it down, kind of like melting in cinders by flesh, like feathers being liquidized to what looks to be makeshift tar. I always knew there was something with you. There's always something with you. And to think you could be trusted? Nah. I should have let you die. I should have let those Celtric rip you limb from limb. So we wouldn't have
This
to
is getting
worry.
deep, bro.
We didn't need to worry about a vile elf like you. Kind of like forming of that tar, being like dissipating over like the fires, turning everything into like the destroyed forest with no star in the sky, like no stars in the sky, and that moon fading out to where it's just pitch black. You were sitting, laying on a gurney table, rocking back and forth to where
What
you
the
see
fuck?
Salvarine walk towards you, holding what looks to be syringes and a scalpel. I once was experimented on. Maybe I thought I could find someone who understood what pain was, but now that I kind of see, thought you'd have my back, Theramore. I really thought you did have my back.
Is all of this?
Now I can see you didn't want anything to do with me, with group. Nothing. You saw what they did to me. You saw it. I, I was being hurt. I was hurting so much. But you didn't help.
No, it's not.
You didn't.
Sorry, bad timing. Bad timing.
Definitely didn't help. So I'm going to give you a taste of what it feels like to hurt. Where you kind of see him stick a syringe straight into your arm and
To
start
be fair, she's been
experimenting.
tortured before, so she knows what hurting feels like.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
To where, like, he begins to start the torture. And when starting to torture, you are basically feeling your magic go unstable. To where flickering and flickers of, like, your magic bramble, like, starts shooting out all over the place. Metals start to hover straight onto you. Any bit of flour, the gurney starts lifting up into the air. The scalpel starts magnetizing to where there's like a lot of suture wounds, kind of repeating. There's a lot of burn marks. Ice starts to appear on your feet and starts ripping the shreds, crushing the veins, to where your arm and leg snap out, slashing, shooting out a giant pain, to where all this happens, everything stops, and you snap back out. I need everybody to heal back up to full. Theramore,
What the?
you look around. You have been at the campfire this whole entire time. You notice that Morrison isn't here.
So who's not here?
Morrison isn't here. Everybody is asleep. And Abercrombie's holding in the air as he noticed that your eyes rolled back in your head.
Absolute.
I'm a
What the?
KMS. We were playing out your dream this whole time.
Mm-hmm. And that's
Well,
where
no
we're going
wonder we
She's
to.
couldn't
supposed to
win.
be.
And that's where we end tonight.
It's just the fact that she's supposed to be on watch too.
Uh-huh. This is where we end tonight too, guys.
It's okay, you prepared us very well for that watch. So, what does this teach us for the future? If you see something, effing tell us.
Ends for tonight, and you guys had mentioned, hey, Becca gets let off easy. I'm surprised none of you figured it out sooner or later until now.
Yeah, no, you were
No
just
wonder
waiting for our
Falchi's getting
turn.
targeted. It's freaking Becca's dream.
I will say this I will say this entire time, while you guys were asleep, you guys did start floating in your dream, but how powerful Theramore's magic was, you guys weren't. She wasn't just dreaming. You guys were inside her mind, feeling every bit of
So you
memory.
basically forgot.
I don't know if I like the idea of being inside.
Uh huh.
Never mind.
Repeat that, Becca.
You stop.
Wait, Becca, repeat that real quick.
So you got so they just all had the same dream of me just killing them all.
Oh, they all had a snippet of a fate worse than death.
Getting
Yeah, they
betrayed by your own friend. Getting killed by your own friend.
And getting killed
Oh,
by each
yeah.
other this entire time.
So, by the way, I kind of lost it when you were saying Sovereign comes out holding syringes. I just messaged Becca.
Wait, what did you even message her?
I just messaged Becca. Quick, shoot up this heroin for me.
I will tell you this.
Quick, before I die, I want to be high one more time.
I will tell you this. In the sub route, Becca,
Yeah.
from what Theramore can tell and everything that she saw, not only was her magics going haywire, but also her psionics. So, what is your intelligence?
It's my intelligence is a 14.
I need you to bump it to a 16.
What?
Hey, I want an intelligence boost too.
Okay.
However, you are not the only one here also getting an upgrade.
Yeah.
Falchion? Falchion,
Yeah.
as you were getting stared down by not only having your own dream sequence as well, but also being caught in the moment, there is a tether kind of like binding on, like, not only in your mind, but also in a little bit of your natural like ability in your feats. Your feats is starting to upgrade a little bit to where in a moment you in this dream sequence trying to save Mori in trying to make sure your party, well, trying to help not only yourself but your party also, mobile starts to upgrade.
Let's go, baby.
And kind of forming
Oh,
So
this
was
is
in,
that thing we
Morgan
were
never
talking about.
even here? Was that just all part of the dream?
that was all part of your dream, Theramore. Becca, I want you to think about this. Theramore's a researcher, and I gave her an ability.
Uh-huh.
With that said ability, I did mention whenever you touched someone, even if it was like the smallest thing, like a pat, you had pat Sovereign on the shoulder to check up on him, like give him a small pat.
Yeah.
What Sovereign saw jump started your psionics, which kind of
What the
made
fuck?
your dream sequence start. So I would say with that also intelligence boost, Theramore feels like she's starting to know what she's seeing now. You keep like a lot of dark thoughts in your head, and so does Sovereign. And kind of like when those, like whenever like you even get in touch with anybody that also has dark thoughts, your sonics tend to flare. So your mind reading ability has jump started. Theramore is starting to recognize it a little bit.
So she's starting to recognize that she touched somebody. She
Mm-hmm.
could. I would say if she touched someone, she could potentially think she could potentially see their thoughts.
Yes.
She's gonna keep that to herself. She has a look of realization on her face, like she just realized something, but she's gonna keep it to herself.
Insight
She can't tell
check.
them.
We'll see about that.
Abercrombie has been calling your name repeatedly, and you have not responded as your eyes zoom to the back of your head.
This might be metagaming a little bit, but I'd like to make an insight check.
You cannot do that because you are asleep.
Oh, good night. I'm Emir.
But if anything,
Sleep
up,
insight check.
upgrades have
Natural
happened.
one.
I will send you the upgrades. This is the end of the session. Tune in next time.
Hey, Kaz, I actually want to talk to you about something
All right.
before you go.
Goodbye.
Y'all get out of here. Get out of here, everybody.